It's 9 a.m. From Fox 35. This is Good Day Orlando.
Good Day Orlando welcomes Wendy Williams.
She's joining us live all hour long.
Get Wendy's take on her famous hot topics. Mix in some fierce fashion.
And in true Wendy style, we're telling it like it is. This sizzling hour of Good Day Orlando starts right now.
Now, here's Wendy.
Joining us live on Good Day Orlando, it's the lovely Wendy. Nice to see you. Nice to be here. Come on down. Come on down. We got a seat special for you right over there. Come on, my baby. Good to see you once again.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you.
I guess thank you to
Have a seat.
Thank you
Hold the
so
seat.
much.
It's on rollers, so.
You know, I say,
Welcome. Hey, is this the first time you guys have gotten to see her, right? You didn't get to see her backstage. Now, is the audience normally this close at your show, or how far back are they? How's it normally work?
maybe twice as far back, only because we have the cameras are around every place. But I go in the audience, which you don't see is during commercials. I'm in the audience. I go all the way up, all the way back down.
Good.
We play music, you know, everything from Katy Perry to, you know, a Nas song, and they're standing up and dancing. So I'm used to a live audience.
And we got DJ Nasty back there going to be spinning the hits for the whole show today.
I love it. All right, so Wendy, tell me first of all, have you been to Orlando before? Is this your first time?
Of course I've been here.
Good. So tell us a little bit. What are your impressions and what you plan to do while you're in town? We know you're going to be with us on Sunday morning.
Yes, on Sunday. I do have some downtime in between now, talking to you and doing the walk for Susan G. Komen. Tonight we're going to see Addicted.
Oh, good.
It opens in theaters. After that, we're going out for food, and then perhaps hitting a club. Tomorrow I'm spending time with my Fox family earlier, and then later on in the afternoon we're going to go to Universal to ride some rides.
Okay, but how does that work for you? I mean, when you go out, you're recognized everywhere you go. Are you able just to go and have fun with the family, or is it you always got to be on?
No, you know, people, I always say this about, you know, being a celebrity. People treat you the way they receive you the way you put it out there. If I say, look, you know, I'm with my family, you know, I'm busy, you know, I can't talk. And everybody who really watches my show knows one thing. I do not like to take pictures. I take pictures very rarely.
Yeah.
When I do them, they're for professional purposes. I don't want to be part of your Facebook or whatever. It's not because I don't love my Wendy watchers. It's because I am tall. I have 4-inch heels on. I'm 5 feet 11. Everybody looks awkward in pictures with me. They do, like guys don't know what to do with their hands.
So it's about the other people. You don't want the other people to feel bad.
I don't want them to feel bad, and I also don't want you to do something inappropriate like lay on my boobs. like I'm not that girl, so no. And you know, like I might be sick.
And they put me right next to you, so I'll do my best. I'll be careful.
Jewelry gets caught in my wigs. It's not that I don't love my watchers. It's the one thing that makes me run. Like, no, I'm not. I don't want to do a selfie. No. Yeah.
Well, she's joined us for the whole hour today. Your watchers are excited. This has been fun. The hype has been going on all week, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jamie King's cooked up the perfect forecast while you're in town for the big walk this weekend, Jamie King.
I'll tell you what, guys, weekend has arrived. Good Friday morning to you. Temperatures now pretty much 60s and 70s. We've seen a big rise, though, out of coastal Brevard County with that easterly airflow off the Atlantic, so slightly warmer there. Sunny, warm day today. Looks like a high near 90 interior, mid-80s along the beaches. Dry skies, most importantly, right? 81 for you by 8 o'clock tonight. Looking good. Now, across the big map here, we've got this front closing in on the area. This will offer cooling by midweek of next week, and also, lo and behold, a strengthening easterly tropical wave in progress here. Could be a depression later today and possibly named Storm Faye as we head through the weekend. But the good news is, moving away, if anything, it increases the local swell heights at our area beaches, and that's fine by me. Next 7 days showing us again cooling into next week. Wednesday, 83. We'll wake up temp on Thursday in the lower 60s. Let's send it over now to Ryan Elijah. Ryan.
Jamie, sounds good. We'll get you back to the party over in the studio in a second. We are staying on top of breaking news here in the newsroom, though, including the search on for gunmen who robbed several workers at the Orlando Premium Outlets near Disney. They got in by actually tricking the workers. And Melissa Mondeo is live at the Premium Outlet stores on Vineland Avenue with the latest. Melissa, very big tourist place out there, and it sounds like they kind of snuck in this morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Such a bold move by these burglars. I'll take a look back right now. You'll see we're standing right across the street from the Premium Outlets. Now, we just spoke with detectives just a few minutes ago. Here's what we know right now. This happened just before 5 this morning. About 7 or 8 employees were inside the Levi store at the time, stocking up, getting ready for the day, when we're told that a man knocked on the back of the door. He may have identified himself as an employee. That may have been a cover-up, because as soon as they opened the door, that man and another man came barging in. We're told that they actually physically attacked one person. That one person was the manager. That manager has been taken to the hospital at this point. Now, we're told they also left with an undisclosed amount of money. Unfortunately, they were able to get in a car and get away. So at this point, detectives are still out here. They're still trying to gather some information and see if they can locate these suspects. What I found the most interesting is, amazingly, these Premium Outlets do not have any surveillance videos or cameras in the area, so they were not able to pick up pictures. They're purely going off of witness descriptions and suspect descriptions at this point. What they know is these 2 men were masked. They appear to be maybe 16 to 20 years old. And again, there were 2 of them. We're going to keep you updated on this story all morning long and all day long. But for right now, I'll send on back to you at the desk.
All right, Melissa, thanks. Let's hope they find him. More news right now. Investigators in Brevard County, they are searching for a professor from East Florida State College who disappeared nearly 2 weeks ago. It tops our morning rush this morning. Ekaterina, or Katie Belaya, was last seen in Melbourne on September 28th. She left her neighborhood on Rock Springs Road in her white 2003 Honda Odyssey. Her family say it is unlike her to disappear without notice, but Belaya's daughter saying she is having some medical issues, including bouts of confusion. Also in Brevard County, investigators hoping autopsies today will help them figure out how a couple died inside of their home. Deputies say they were trying to search a warrant on a wanted person inside the home on Sapphire Street. That's in West Melbourne, but inside they found the bodies of 42-year-old Michael Barker and 26-year-old Kayla Hemby. Investigators say they died from gunshots. Right now, they do not have any other suspects. And a new investigative report into the death of an Orange County teenager suggests the suspect had been planning this murder for days. The report saying that Sanel St. Simone arranged to borrow his uncle's car several days before the murder of Alexandria Cherry. Investigators say that St. Simone beat the 16-year-old to death, then dumped her body in a wooded area near the Osceola-Polk County line. Investigators also found blood in that car that he borrowed. St. Simone was dating Cherry's mother at the time. Detectives say his story has changed many times. He remains in jail right now without bond. And today's a big day for Governor Rick Scott and Charlie Crist. They're going to square off now for the first time in the governor's race with a debate heading into the showdown. A new poll appears that who will actually decide this contentious race. In a new University of North Florida poll, Crist has a 5-point lead over Governor Scott, 43 to 38 respectively. Libertarian Adrian Wiley has 10% in this poll, but check this out. According to Latino Decisions polling, Crist has a sizable lead, 53 to 29% when it comes to Hispanic voters. Both candidates will square off in that debate in Miami, and Mike Stein is in Miami covering that debate. We'll have the very latest to bring you tonight at 10 o'clock. And we can't forget the UCF Knights. They shined in their national spotlight last night as they took on BYU. UCF found themselves down 14 points, and despite 2 missed field goals that could have won it in the fourth, Justin Holman has a touchdown pass that put him ahead 31-24 here in overtime. BYU had a 4th and 5, but the Cougars could not convert, and UCF gets a huge win on the national stage, 31-24. They have now won 3 straight. We need to send things back to the studio now. John, Amy, and of course, the guest host, Wendy Williams. Take it away, guys.
She's back. All right, as you know, there's an amazing show ahead. Thanks, Ryan, with our lovely co-host, Wendy Williams. We've got everything from food to fashion and, of course, Ask Wendy, and we're going to do Hot Topics, too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hot Topics coming up next. You ready for this?
I mean,
you have your big stage in New York, but are you ready for Hot Topics in Orlando?
More importantly, what's on the menu for the food?
It's good.
She set up 3 food trucks out back,
It's
so wait till you
good.
see
Try it.
this.
Believe it or not, somebody's at the grocery store right now getting me my hot sauce.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What's your favorite hot sauce? Can you say?
Oh,
I don't want to say the
I was
brand.
going to say,
I don't want to say the brand.
somebody will put it on Twitter and then...
No, but I don't want to say the brand.
Okay, there we go. Try it later on.
Great.
Much more celebrity gossip to cover with Wendy straight ahead. Plus, David Martin, you're in an interesting place today because you're already married and you have a lot of wedding dresses behind you.
I do, and they're at deep discounts. John Brown here at the Southern Women's Show, 15 to 85% off. Now, we've shown you these this morning, but in the 9 o'clock hour, we have designers from Orlando who made custom dresses for breast cancer survivors. You'll meet them coming up in the 9 o'clock hour of Good Day Orlando.
Welcome back. Taking a live look inside of our studio this morning. DJ Nasty spinning the hits. Our great live in-studio audience this morning.
What's so funny is we have people everywhere. We got the big group over here.
Awesome.
Amy and I came over here. We're like, wait a second. There's more people over here.
When I woke up this morning and turned on the news and I heard you guys talking about, confirming there was going to be a crowd, I was like, this is so good.
Makes you better, doesn't it?
It's more fun. It's all this energy. I love that.
We want them here to do the news with us every day.
Yeah.
It just brings a different vibe. So, okay, Wendy does the hot topics every day on her show. First thing you do, you've added more hot topics.
Yes.
I've seen the commercials.
Yes.
And
every Monday is all hot topics
I
Monday.
love that.
What?
I love
all
that.
hot topics.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into some of the hot topics today.
All right, we're going to start with Mariah and Nick. I'm sad about this one. I really thought they were such a sweet couple. They seemed so happy together. Nick was sick for such a long time, and Mariah was always by his side.
Yeah.
But it's getting kind of sad and a little bit ugly lately.
He's making it ugly. She's making it sad, and all. In general, it looks like it's over.
Yeah.
What about the tattoo? When you tattoo someone's name on your body, there's no guarantee, unless it's your kid, right? Okay, the kid's always going to be there. I've always said you don't tattoo somebody else's name on your body because you never know what's going to happen.
There are two things that you never do, regardless of how in love you are. And my husband and I have this conversation. It's no secret. I've been married for 16 years. I will not make a sex tape. I will not send you nude photos, and I will not be tattooing your name on my body.
Thank you.
And he feels the same way. Because you don't know what's going to last. Marriage is one of those things. It's not till death do us part. It's ride it till the wheels fall off.
And if we could just teach our kids those basic lessons, really, that's all they should teach in schools.
Exactly.
These 3 lessons, you're done. Now go out into the world.
Yes.
You're good.
Yes.
Okay, next topic here, and we've been discussing how to say this last name because I thought Teresa and Joe Judice is how I thought she said it to us.
Right.
So I'm not the only one who's confused about their last name now, right? Has it changed?
Well, in Jersey, to regular people, we knew her as Judice or Judice. All of a sudden, somewhere they became super, close to the Italian roots, of which, he was born in Italy. Mm-hmm. Apparently, in Italy, they say Giudice, but you see,
right. So it's not just us. Everybody else is confused.
More important, there is no last name. It's prisoner number 12890.
She went there.
And that's a sad story.
No, it is. And the whole thing with, I actually thought it was very kind of the judge to allow them to stagger their prison sentences so that one of them could be home with the children at all times. I feel bad for these kids. 4 children.
Yeah.
That's just got to be humiliating for them.
Well, the hotel I'm in doesn't have Bravo, so I didn't see part 2 last night. I'm a little pissed about that. But I got to look at part 1 and some of part 2, on a DVD. And, she said that they haven't told their 3 youngest daughters yet. Well, the youngest daughters are 5, 8, and 11. The daughters are going to, don't you remember when you were 8 years old?
8, 11, especially, that's middle school. You know what's going on.
8 years old, you know stuff too. Heck, these days, even at 5, you know stuff.
Sure.
It's very sad. I feel bad for the daughters. I don't feel bad for Joe and Teresa because they dug this hole right in front of all of our eyes when she bought the furniture with cash, building a house that apparently they robbed from the rest of us by getting loans. And when I look over here, I'm looking at our studio audience. I'm sorry. But they robbed the banks, with the faulty paperwork.
Yeah, so we bankrolled that lifestyle for a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
Which we're, I guess, playing into it. One more here I want to get to. Jennifer Lawrence. What are your thoughts on what's going on with the things she said where maybe it's a sex crime if you've looked at my body, you didn't have permission to look at my body.
Well, then come
the whole
cuff
thing.
me. I looked at her and I look at everybody else, all these
But
celebrities.
she says you didn't have permission to look at her body.
I didn't need it. It came up on my phone. I mean, it's what you do.
But it goes back to what you said earlier, Wendy, which is if you don't take naked pictures of yourself, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, or if you don't have an iPhone, of which I don't, then you have nothing in the cloud.
There you go.
I don't have an iPhone.
Now, do you not have one because you're afraid that your own personal information could get out there, or you just don't want to be a part of it?
I'm a technophobe. I've never sent an email. I have somebody who manages my social media, although I say what to put there. I don't know how to respond to my Facebook.
How do you make a call? Are you still rotary dial?
You know what? Barely I make a call. I just learned how to text like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what? Somebody wants to get a hold of you, they call
her people.
But if they want to get a hold of me, honestly, you can contact me through social media or call, the Wendy Show, or if you have my number, call me. But I don't leave myself out there that much. Do you know what I mean? I live a very, very insulated life.
That's good. Sometimes you got to.
I say that with pride.
Those were our questions with her. We're going to have some audience questions coming up in just a bit. Some good stuff.
It's going to be fun.
As well.
Perfect.
All right. Much more coming up with Wendy. Let's find out what's going on weather-wise. Jimmy.
All right, the excitement continues. John Brown, thank you very much. It is Friday. Weather is looking pretty good today. I'll tell you, we've got 60s, 70s, even 80s now cashing in from Melbourne up to Titusville. Coastal Brevard County has been a winner this morning with that warmth, if you like it that way. The easterly airflow now off the still very warm Atlantic surface waters, helping to influence the overall weather scene there. And the forecast for the most part, sunny, warm, dry skies today. 88 by 5, 81 for you by 8 o'clock tonight. A couple things I want to point out. One is the surface front now that's dropping southbound. We'll have a big say in the local weather scene here come Tuesday in the form of a pretty big rain chance, about 50% of us seeing showers and storms. Secondly, the cool air behind it. And thirdly now, this may become a depression later today, but moving away from the area. That's the good news with that. May increase wave heights at local beaches as we head toward late weekend into Monday. So the moisture slowly reloading across the area on the outer edge of high pressure here. So the timing for Sunday showers, if we even see them at all, they'll be coastal based, 10%. That's about it. Then the chances Monday into Tuesday begin to grow larger as this feature here drops in from north to south. Quite a bit of weather with it now from St. Louis to south of Chicago. Some showers loading up. And our timeline on the system for us here, ultimately cooler by next Wednesday. And we all know that's what y'all care about. So again, a quick burst of rain, then cooler air to wrap up next work week. Again, watching and monitoring this, the National Hurricane Center gives us about a 90% chance of this feature developing. It's a tropical wave, but you can see here how it slowly begins to peel out away and out over the distant Atlantic. Our modeling showing us just that. So good riddance to that. Again, the only effect we'll find from this is a possible increase in local surf heights by about Sunday into Monday. Otherwise, looking good. Next 7 days for you, showing us the cooling trend in place for the Comet event Sunday. We'll all be out there. Join us, Fox 35, an exclusive sponsor yet again. 89 Monday and Tuesday 89. The cooler stuff is for Wednesday and Thursday. That's your forecast.
Yeah, in addition to the live studio audience, I want DJ Nasty here every single day, too.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
We put him on contract.
All right, how about this? Get some deep discounts on designer gowns.
David Martin is checking out the deals for brides.
She should be the one.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you doing?
She's the one who should toss it to David.
David, how you doing?
Wendy, good morning to you. I'm honored. Good morning to you from the Southern Women's Show at the Convention Center down here in Orange County. We've been showing you deep discounted wedding dresses, but now I'm going to introduce you to 3 Orlando designers who made their own dress for breast cancer survivors. Say hello to Kelsey, Kim, and Ari, who's wearing her own dress. You'll meet them all next, coming up on Good Day Orlando.
But I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. Cause I got that boom boom that all the boys chase. All the right junk in all the right places. I see the magazine.
We're back with a very special edition of Good Day Orlando. In case you could tell, it was special by all the noise in here. Co-host Wendy Williams.
Hey.
And our live studio audience who are fabulous. So much energy and everybody's decked out in pink, and they've got their Wendy gear on, their fan-out T-shirts. I love that. So great.
Yeah, you don't know this, but we're your opening act every day. We're like we're trying to get the audience warmed up for you every day when you come on at 10.
I come on at 10. I love that. I appreciate that. You're my family.
That's right. we are all family. I know. I love that.
Okay, we need to check in with David Martin once again because he's calling all brides to be today.
How about this? Saying I do to a designer gown, but at a big discount, and you're helping a great cause at the same time. David Martin is live. He's at the Brides Against Breast Cancer Pink Pop-Up Pavilion this morning. It looks beautiful down there. All those dresses look just fabulous.
They are, Amy, and I just got to tell you, I love Wendy Williams. It's an honor to be sharing the stage with her today and telling her and everybody else 85% off dresses. Some of these. Some gently worn, beautiful gowns available here all weekend long at the Southern Women's Show, Orange County Convention Center. But I'm going to change focus for this hour, introduce you to Chelsea. Good morning, Chelsea.
Good morning.
She's one of the faculty directors at the local Sanford Brown Fashion Design School. And what do you guys do?
The fashion program, we focus predominantly on women's wear. They're doing sewing as well as business classes as well, so they can learn how to run their own business.
And this weekend, you've done what with these dresses?
Brides Against Breast Cancer has donated some of their gently used gowns to the students, and they've collaborated with breast cancer survivors to make their dream wedding dress.
This is terrific. Yeah. Let's go meet those three artists right now. First one up, Kelsey. Good morning, Kelsey. How are you?
I'm good.
So you made this out of, various parts?
Yeah, it's all repurposed fabrics. The lace is hand cut, hand sewn down, as well as the beads. And actually, if I can turn around to the back here, the back is all hand sewn with the beads, the lace constructed, and it custom fits my bride. So
your bride, who is a breast cancer survivor, does she approve?
Yes, she wanted blue. It's a beach wedding, and it ties in with the color scheme. So
it's a beautiful dress. Congratulations. Kim, how are you this morning?
I'm well, thank you.
Show us your dress. Is it here? I'll get in this side of you here. This is beautiful. What color is this technically?
It's an ivory, and then the lace is more of a champagne. So it's got a little bit of a vintage feel to it.
Is that what your bride wanted?
Yes, she did. She was the only one getting married for the second time, so she wanted something a little bit more elegant and not white. So we worked with that.
And these breast cancer survivors are getting married because they are survivors.
Yeah, they are. They're survivors. They want to celebrate that they're alive. So this entire process was a celebration of that.
And get a dress out of it. Well, that's terrific. All right. Good morning to you, Ari. How are you?
I'm good.
Not only did you design your dress, but you're wearing it so beautifully. What is the theme here?
The theme is the beautiful wedding.
So what did your bride say she wanted?
She wanted something beautiful, and she likes the lace a lot, so I put a lot of lace in it from the shoulder to waist and a trim.
Well, congratulations. This is nice.
Thank you.
When is she getting married?
She's getting married in March.
In March. They're all getting married over the next 6 to 12 months here. And real quick, I'm going to wrap up with my friend Ashley Ritter, who is holding the bell. And I want to explain what that bell is one more time. Why should we ring this weekend at the Southern Women's Show?
Brides are coming here to find their dream wedding gown. So if she says yes to the dress, we ring the bell. It's a very special moment, and we want to recognize that and make sure everyone's aware.
Yeah, and you have sizes ranging from?
Size 4 through 20. We have all designers, all different color schemes, everything you can imagine, and gowns starting at $99.
That's terrific. That is all. And your website, real quick. Let's not forget that.
Bridesabc.org.
They're here all weekend through Sunday. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us, Ashley. Want to send it back to you, Amy, John, and Wendy. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, David. Now, she's kept her wedding dress. Did you keep yours or no?
A wedding dress? That big, stupid, poofy thing? You know, I went to the Justice of the Peace. I mean, God bless, people who want to do big weddings and have those big dresses. That's not me. I'm very, very simple.
What do you keep it for?
I don't know, and that's what's so funny. I mean, I spent like $150 having the thing cleaned, and I don't know what they do. They put preservatives in it? What do they do to it? I don't know, and they put it in a box, and now it takes up a bunch of room in the guest room closet.
How long have you been married?
What's that?
How long have you been married?
11 years. 11 years. And it's going to be, I remember, so when my mom got married, she had me try on her old wedding dress, which was like yellow and crusty. I mean, it was awful. And maybe that's the reason people keep them.
All right. Hey, we got to take a break in true Wendy style. We're telling it like it is. Ask Wendy. It's coming up next.
Plus, we're going to chat about Wendy Williams is actually in town for, and how you can get a chance to meet Wendy too. It's all coming up right here on Good Day Orlando. And forget diamond shoes are actually a girl's best friend, especially for Wendy. You haven't seen her shoes yet today. They are fierce. Our fashion stylist is here to show us when you should save or when you should splurge on your favorite shoes. It's coming up right here on Good Day Orlando.
Doing it Style. I'ma pick you up in a Cadillac like a gentleman, bring it glamour back, keep it.
You're watching Good Day Orlando on Fox 35.
All right, just about 9:30 here on Good Day Orlando at 9 o'clock. Welcome back. And once again, our co-host for this hour, Wendy Williams.
I love co-hosting.
Fabulous
Thank you
half
so
hour.
much.
We're so glad you're here. All right, we do have a lot more coming up right now. We want to get a quick check of your weekend forecast because the weekend's here. Jamie King.
It sure is, Amy. Good Friday morning. What a scene we've got in our studios here. Good morning to everybody. And, of course, out of Coastal Brevard County, Cocoa Beach looking sweet right now. 81. East-northeast winds at 7. Sun shining brightly, and it is looking good. And warm, too. Melbourne now at 83. 81 at Titusville. 69. Alachua County up in Gator Country. Good morning up that way. And Western Volusia now. DeLand at 70. 73. Lakeland and Tampa Bay right now at 75. So your hourly forecast, your AccuWeather times and temps for today. Looking good, guys. I mean, similar weather to this time yesterday, and then the ramp up for the afternoon. A high near 90 interior again between 75 and the I-95 corridor. Temperatures swell up back down to the low 80s for you by 8 o'clock tonight. Notice the winds out of the east and clearing conditions as we head toward nightfall. Should be a delightful evening out there. Do what you do. Get out and enjoy. Taking a look at the big map. Cold front now beginning to close in from north to south. That'll cool us down by midweek. This next feature will continue moving our way. Looks like it'll continue to kind of swerve on out to sea as we head on through the next 12 to 24 hours. Could see a depression developing here, so we'll keep our eyes on it for you. Big high pressure dominates the scene off the eastern states. The connected states, again, looking good. A little storminess now south of Chicagoland through St. Louis and right around northern panhandle of Texas. Otherwise, it is looking good and smooth sailing for us over the next several days. Sure, it's going to be warm, but we're watching and waiting on this next front to drop southbound, promising some cooler times ahead as we head towards your extended forecast. Again, looking for this thing to slide through and bring a nice boost of cooler temperatures as we head toward Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, the peak of the cool, down to the low 60s for those morning lows. That is your forecast. Over to you now.
All right. Thank you, sir. Hey, you know what? If my watch is right, it's 9:33. It's time to Ask Wendy. Yay! All right. So here's what's going to happen. Jamie King is making his way out into the audience, and they have some questions for Wendy, and so we'll see how this goes.
All right, first up, I believe it's Alex, right? Alexandra, she's going to ask the first question. Okay. All right, so Jamie, you're going to wiggle your way in there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There you go.
There's Alex.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm going to get down here. Way down here. All right, what's your question?
How you doing?
How you doing? I like the
Thank
t-shirt.
you, Wendy. Thank you. Okay, so I have an ex-boyfriend who wants to keep in contact, keeps texting, calling, even though he has a new family. What should I do?
Okay, how ex is he? How many years has it been over?
It's been like 2 years.
And how many years were you on with him?
4.
And when you say he has a family, you mean like he's married or booed up and has kids?
And has a new baby.
You need to tell him to cut it out or you're going to call his girl.
Okay.
And you make sure you say every text. But you have to speak, like you have a beautiful smile, Alex.
Thank you.
But what I try to tell women when I do ask Wendy is, sometimes we need to take the cuteness out of our delivery and the smile, and you need to talk like this.
With the
people who think that they can get over on us because we're soft and pink.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
Good
Wendy.
luck, Alex.
All right. Our next question.
Hi. How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, so we have a young son at home. How do you teach your son to respect and honor women and not listen to the media treating them as objects?
By first-hand example, unfortunately, the girl. He's a freshman. Our son. How old's your son?
He's 3.
3. Our son is 14 and a freshman in high school, and the girls, a lot of them, not for nothing, dress a little slorish,
right?
And they allow themselves to be treated slorish. The media has all kinds of examples of women out there, ones to be held on a pedestal and ones to be down in the gutter. And all you can do as a mom is lead by direct example and continue the conversation. So lead by example.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and also his father, the way his father treats you. That's a huge example. Yeah, you can't control the world, but you can control your household.
That's right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Who's next?
Jamie, okay, so now we're going to hear from Lana because she's actually going to talk about the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure, which is on Sunday morning. UCF, it's not too late.
Over here. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you. We appreciate you being here. What inspired you to come to Orlando today?
the Susan B. Komen. I mean, at our talk show, we do something every October regarding, giving back and honoring women who've survived, breast cancer. In addition to that, coming here to, my home base at Fox. Plus, the weather is gorgeous. I need the exercise. Walking is easy on the joints, and it's benefiting a good cause.
Well, we are so thrilled to have you, and
Thank you.
thrilled that you're coming out on Sunday.
Thanks, Lana.
It's just such a special event for survivors and all of us that are trying to find a cure, and we just thank you so much for being here. We're very honored.
You're very welcome. I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and of course, you can see the information on your screen Sunday, October the 12th, Bright House Network Stadium right there at UCF. And the number's, upwards of 20,000, right? Isn't that the last number I heard?
Absolutely.
That's huge.
Lots of fun, lots of tutus, and lots of excitement.
What are you wearing, Wendy?
Wendy, do you have your tutu ready?
I wish I brought a tutu. I love
you know what?
We have one for you.
Oh,
You will have
You know what's sad, Lana? I have one she can borrow because you guys put me in one last year. I think it's right behind. I'm gonna have to see if it's back there in our prop closet.
Find it.
Look good.
I bought a walking wig. Shoes.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Great. Well, we'll look forward to having you there. Thank you so much.
Very, very welcome, Lana.
It's going to be a big event. Weather's going to be perfect. Thanks, guys. Okay. For a lot of women, it's their most important accessory. We're talking shoes, of course, Wendy.
That's right. But when should you save and when should you splurge? Our fashion stylist Melanie Pace in the house with the savvy shoe tips for all you fashionistas out there. We got to pull out the shoe cam, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, look outside. Our favorite food trucks are back. You guys know we did Food Truck Thursday for years. We've picked our favorites to show Wendy what Orlando's all about.
To do something that we love to do with our good friend Melanie Pace, the fashionista of Orlando.
All right, walk with Wendy time. And by the way, she got the tutu. She looks fantastic in the tutu. That's nice.
I'm so jealous.
Okay, this is a segment that we love, okay? It's save versus splurge, and we have a shoe cam as well. I think we have your shoes right now.
Ignore my feet. Just look at
They're
the shoes.
gorgeous.
No, the quality of my feet is a little gruesome, but the shoes are fantastic.
You know what I love? Our fashion stylist Melanie Pace is
styling the
she's
tutu
styling
over
Wendy
here.
the huge
You have to pull
tutu.
it tight.
Yeah.
I know.
Never mind, Melanie. Come on, let's talk about shoes.
We gotta do shoes, don't we?
You guys get the
Melanie's
picture.
awesome. Okay, so she's going to try and quiz us here today, so we're going to guess along, okay, Wendy? You
Okay,
good
so
for this one?
it's all about fall fashion. What we're going to do is we're going to have you guess which one you think is the splurge, which one is the save, and then I'm going to tell you what I think you should splurge or save on.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do our first one. Over the knee boot, flat. Love these. There's a little bit of elastic stretch on the back, so if you've got bigger calves, you can kind of fit into them. You can't touch. Can't touch. No touching. No touching.
Compare fabrics, Wendy.
Can't look at brands. You can't touch.
Okay.
Just look by the looks.
Okay.
Which one's the splurge? Which one's the save?
This is the splurge, and this is the save.
Yes. You got it wrong.
She got it right?
I did?
You got it wrong.
You want to know why I guessed that?
Why?
Or why?
It's
because the leather's on the back here,
Right?
which is more preserving than the material being on the back of this one. Do you understand?
Right.
But this is the expensive one?
That's the expensive one. These are Stuart Weitzman, $635.
These are nice.
And these are Aldo, $190.
Love Aldo. Love
Yes.
Stuart Weitzman too.
Love Aldo. Okay, so our next one is going to be the leopard flat. The sneakers are huge for fall season. You're going to see them in tons of different prints.
Okay.
Leopard is a huge trend, obviously,
Yes.
every fall.
Uh-huh.
Which one's the splurge? Which one's the save?
This is the splurge.
Yes, you're right.
Do you know how I know?
The fabric, the material.
I can look at it and see that this is pony skin and this is faux pony skin, and also the leopard is not lined up correctly in the back.
Right.
Normally, like when you buy a shoe like this, they go into detail to make sure the spots meet one another at the seam.
Right, so here they've covered it with leather, just that one last
So they don't
detail.
have to go through it, yes.
Okay, so these are $190. They're via Spiga, and these are $14.99 at Target.
Oh, wow.
I would say not to splurge on this item, just because it's very trendy. How often are you really going to wear
Exactly.
these? And honestly, some of my H&M, my Target shoes are more comfortable
comfortable than some of the ones that I get.
But I would say splurge on these Stewies.
100% splurge on these.
Splurge on these, but get these from Target. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so our next one is going to be the booty. It's all about the booty, this gray color. Okay, so which one's a splurge, which one's a save?
Well, I don't know, but if it was my pocket, I would buy these regardless, because these, I love a pointed toe.
Right.
And I love a spindly heel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not partial to a round toe or a chunky heel, so price wouldn't matter to me. This style is not me. So these are mine, whether it's a splurge or a save.
Right. Pour Le Victor, $295.
Oh, I guess correct.
These are Easy Spirit, which is great because they've got the rubber soles, very comfortable.
My
you
mom
still
likes
have this,
those.
right? But you still have the same style. $79.99.
Okay.
Yes. All right, I'm going to switch places so she
we'll
can.
let them
I would say
make your way. It looks good. You're fine.
Okay, so the next one, it's all about wine color Bordeaux. Wine is in this season. Which one's the splurge? Which one's the save?
This is very difficult, but I'm going to say if it were my money, I would buy these because I need a closed-in shoe. I have meaty feet, and this would have, I'd have side meat hanging over. So I couldn't do these. Too much exposure. These are mine.
Okay, splurge. These are Stuart Weitzman, $695.
Oh.
These are Sam Edelman, and these are $110.
That's still a good brand, this Sam Edelman.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They're both from Neiman Marcus, and what's great about Neiman's is that you can go downstairs and you can spend the $695, but then you can go upstairs, spend $110, get the same exact look, and again, they're both worth it. You're gonna wear these. But Mel, how can this be the same price as this? I mean, this is a lot more material. Listen, it's the same company. They're made in the same factory. These, Stuart Weitzman, if you don't have a pair of them, they're amazing. But that's crazy, right? Well,
but these will last you forever.
Right.
These will last you, like you can buy these at 30 and still be able to wear them at 70 years old. You know?
That's right.
Well, no, because heel height becomes a thing. It's not something that transitions from decade to decade of a woman's life. I mean, in the beginning of the Wendy show, and that was just 6 seasons ago, I was wearing 5- and 6-inch heels. I can't do it no more.
Right.
Hey,
I can't either.
We have about 30 seconds because we got to make time for the food truck.
So our last one, splurge versus save. The combat style, variant style, as you're deciding, I have to tell my trends. And
I would choose these because I like a detailed zipper pronounced, and the heel is too chunky on these, but I'm going to say these are the splurge.
Okay, no. These are the save. Okay. These are $39.99, shoedazzle.com. If you're a member, Shoe Dazzle, $39.99. If you're not a member, they're $59.99. And then these are $250. They're Ash at Bloomingdale's. Yes. I would also say to maybe not splurge on these just because they're a trendier item. However, did you smell them?
Yeah, I love the smell of new shoes.
I know, right?
I love the smell of new shoes.
Wendy.
All right, so we got to leave it at that one. Melanie Pace, you're awesome. We love having you out here.
Time for that AccuWeather forecast update. Time now 9:46. Temperatures continuing their winning ways. Looking good out there, guys. 60s, 70s, even some lower 80s starting to move on in. Coastal Brevard County has been the place this morning with that warmth confined down across the coastal zones there. You want to know what today's going to look like? Just like yesterday. A nice time lapse set up by our chief meteorologist Glenn Richards last night. Used it for the evening, and I'll take it over from here. And it shows you again just the fair weather nature of the cloud cover. Ample sunshine throughout. Put the UV index forecast today at around a 9 or a 10. That's in that high range. So if you're going to be out and about, protect your skin. Be key on a day like today. The beach is looking good as well. So wherever you're headed, again, lots of sun and warmth. Dry skies, most importantly, right? 88 by 2, 88 by 5, 81 for you by 8 o'clock tonight with east-northeast wind flow in play. Speaking of tonight, very nice overnight as temperatures tumble on down toward about 70 degrees by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, 72 on average. Some of you over to the far north, talking Gainesville, Ocala, out to the villages, possible mid-60s situation out that way as well. Now, I'm watching a couple things for you, one of which is a surface front moving in from north to south. This will increase the rain odds here by Tuesday, and then by Wednesday and Thursday, a whole lot cooler for you. Temperatures slumping back down to those low 80s for highs, and the overnights delightful right through those mid and upper 60s, possible low 60s for you by Thursday morning. And we're also watching the strong and strengthening now easterly wave moving on through. This could develop into a depression as we go through the afternoon today. We'll keep all eyes on it for you. If it does in fact become a named storm, we'll call that storm Faye. Next 7 days, again, for the Komen event Sunday, we'll all be out there. Fox 35, an exclusive sponsor yet again this year. So we welcome you all out and take a visit. Of course, Amy Caulfield and the one and only Wendy headlining the show this year. 89 Monday, by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Kind of a transitional period. That front comes through. We cool things down and moisten things up by Tuesday. That rain chance up to 50%. But the general trend is one that suggests cooling and ample sunshine throughout the entire area. Enjoy it. Over to you.
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh, this is going to be fun. We've made our way outside. We got our good friends from Carolina.
Hey, guys!
Love having these guys in. But you know what? We got a lot of food trucks.
Oh, yeah. 3 of them. 3 of our favorites. And we're going to tell you all about them. We're going to introduce Wendy to this fabulous trend here in Orlando. It's coming
She's
up.
already over there
Check
checking out the treehouse.
That's what you want to do. Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're one of our flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady.
Once in a while. I really miss this. We brought some of our favorite food trucks in. We wanted Wendy to see kind of the culture, what the things that we do around Orlando that are a little fun, a little different, right?
And so one of our favorites of all time, we're talking barbecue, it's Carolina. We got Brandon and Laura with us.
That's right, Brandon and Laura.
Here. They've been on, how many times? You guys like to hold the record, I think, right?
Yes.
Wendy, they're the best barbecue in town. So Laura, tell us what you guys brought for Wendy today.
Okay.
Let's start down there.
We brought some of our favorites. So first of all, we have our namesake, the Carolina sandwich. It's Carolina pulled pork with our Carolina vinegar and our Bama white sauce. Delicious.
Now, Wendy, their story is they're one's from Carolina, one's from Alabama, so they were getting into big fights during football season. So they said, that's it, we're just naming it Carolina. So it's a unique name.
There you go.
You guys still getting along okay this year?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, just not on
you know,
Saturday.
yeah.
All right, what's next one?
Okay, this is our Talladega sandwich. It's our beef brisket with a Conecuh sausage, which is right from Alabama, and it's topped with our jalapenos, our sweet sauce, and our Bama white sauce.
And Wendy likes hot, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
What you thinking, Wendy? Oh, she went back for a second. Sorry.
Hey, the sausage.
Oh, the
You cannot
sausage.
leave out the
Gotcha.
sausage.
Good stuff.
I want to see her try one of those.
I will say, we've been told we have some of the best.
Can't do that. There's no clean way to eat a rib.
Barbecue sauce in my wig.
And this is our free bird. It's our chopped chicken. And we topped that with our Bama white sauce, jalapenos, and onions.
Oh, that looks so good.
Right? Wait, hold on.
Okay.
All right, we got to move down.
We're
We
going
got
to
to
have
make
to leave
time
it
for
that
everybody.
way. We're going to leave it. Guys, Carolina, we got about 4 minutes total. Wendy, I'm sorry, we're going to have to eat and run. We got to get down here. We're heading to the treehouse. Guys, thanks. We love Carolina. She'll make it.
Everybody.
She'll make it over here.
All right, we got Sarah and Vinny. They've also been on the show before, and they do just amazing stuff. Treehouse truck. So, okay, Wendy's moseying on over. Okay, so you guys, tell us what's special about Treehouse truck.
Well, Treehouse Truck is just a good old family fun atmosphere. We like to make sure we hit all the notes all around.
What is this?
So that is
cheese?
Crispy cheddar cheese that melts around an 8-ounce burger.
That looks awesome.
Damn it, man!
Yeah, I'm the guy everybody likes to hate.
Okay, very quickly, tell us what else is on that sandwich. That looks fantastic.
Just lettuce, tomato, little ketchup, mustard, and of course we got a slab of bacon on there too.
Oh, that looks amazing.
I don't know.
Wendy, you want to try it?
No, not on camera. I can't do it to you. I can't. What's
right
this?
here's the GC Luther. Everybody knows the Luther burger between Krispy Kreme donuts. We invert the donuts, make them into grilled cheese sandwiches. So there's 2 Krispy Kreme grilled cheese sandwiches and then a bacon cheeseburger in between it. Yeah.
That's called heaven.
What is this?
It is
called heaven.
That is the Rachel's goat cheeseburger. Creamy goat cheese, tomato, arugula, and then a balsamic glaze.
Okay.
Really blends together.
Is it time for a commercial?
Not yet.
No. You gotta get in there and take a bite out of the GC Luther.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't. No.
Come on. It'll make you look even more beautiful.
You guys have outdone yourselves.
Do you like
You've outdone yourselves on these.
the donuts?
I've never had it. I've never had it.
Do it.
We don't judge. We don't judge here in Orlando.
Get in there. There it is. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Make sure it's a good face.
Okay, I guess we're staying
Savory.
here. We have 3 more, Wendy. We have
We
one
gotta
more
go see the Yum Yum truck.
What's the website in case we want to check you out?
It's treehousetruck.com.
All right.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so
Wendy.
we're coming over here, Wendy. We're coming over here. All right, so we have Joey and Alex from the Yum Yum Cupcake Truck. Woo! Okay, our very first food truck, Wendy. These are our very first food truck. We had these guys on, gosh, what has it been now? A couple years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a couple years now, and poor Wendy, she's a napkin. You guys got napkins in here? Does anybody have a napkin for Wendy? We need to give her a napkin.
There we go.
Okay,
We're gonna use my
so
mic here,
you guys tell me about your cupcakes because they are amazing.
Well, everything is scratch made with real love. So we have 12 different flavors here today. We're known for a couple of our really popular ones. Our red velvet, classic
I
red
like
velvet.
your mustache. How you doing?
How you doing?
Go ahead.
We also have our churro cupcake. It's actually like our take on the favorite Mexican dessert. So cinnamon, sugar, mascarpone, buttercream. That's that one right there. This one's pumpkin gingy. It's a classic pumpkin spice with cream cheese frosting.
All right.
Peanut butter chocolate.
Let's
Just
go
take
through them
one.
very quickly. Wendy, you make your choice. What's your favorite, by the way?
My favorite? Well, churro is one of my favorites. It's got that dulce de leche and sour cream based filling inside. So you get a nice sweet and savory there.
All right. So what do you think, Wendy? What's the verdict?
Very good.
You like
Very good.
Now, you're not a sweets person,
I'm
right?
not a sweets, I'm a savory. But you know what? And I'm tired of gigantic cupcakes.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Yay!
Hey, we're about, guys, thanks so much. It's always great to see you. I see you guys all over
Thank you very
town.
much.
Always
Yeah.
good to see you.
Thanks,
We got about
Alex.
30 seconds. Wendy, thank you so much for being a part. She was awesome, guys, right?
Thank you for having me, feeding me, and thank you for watching. Hey, guess what show is coming up in a few moments?
Hey, if you're coming out to the race on Sunday, we have all the information on our website,
Come see us. You'll see Wendy on
These are
Sunday
very
if you
good.
didn't get to see today. And we will see you at the Wendy Williams Show right now on Good Day Orlando.